Hello and welcome to the the second video called the Ready Player Pete Show, and then we're gonna see if you players are gonna be ready to start on the next level. So that this video game that I always like to play the story all overs, and I already beat all the way to the end. It's called the Alien Isolation. Ever since this game was made, it was this movie and made in the year a science fiction movie called Alien, and it made in the year of 1979. It is apparently that this character named Ellen Ripley is been space travel with all of these crew members on board the Nostromo ship. It's been traveled through space and they've been on astronaut on the planet, and they've been discovering that there's a crash land ship on this planet, and as they rappel down and then they see something really something big discovery, and they see a bunch of strange living eggs right in the bottom, and as this egg is opening up, and then when they take a little closer look, and Kane comes in and see what's inside and trying to reach out and see what is this to gather its knowledge of what is the egg is inside. But suddenly there is a big surprise that is coming out the egg. And then when he's about to reach, then something jumped onto his face. But and this is a if but if we did not know what happened, what is that alien is probably it is. And after what it is, then you get back on the ship and see what it is. I'm gonna discuss it about they created the game. The game that they made is Alien Isolation. Then they made it to a movie into a game. Well, first up, I just wanted into my guest on my video. This is my James Hernandez. James, say hello to everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
To how to be a fearless players in this game, because this game is very feared and very terrifying and very horribly and very nightmarish, and because you've been too focused in the most focusedly of the horrifying of the films like in the movies, but in the game. Here are the tips on whatever probably one of these is you want to be in this game. First up, you have to probably even the middle of this game, you have to be be aware of your surroundings to see what's creaking and making much noise all around you. And see if you don't have much and you don't got anything for a fight, you just have to be patient and be patient when you move on to the next areas. But it's fine. It's fine you don't have anything to use something against, because you have to follow what the character telling you where you need to follow. You don't need to go right ahead. But in the next level, in the next areas, you need to stay low. You need to stay low and crouch to make less noise. Because there's like any enemies probably can see you. Like Android 6 and synthetic androids, robots, and also survivors on board. They're trying to stay alive. They have revolvers and they have shotguns. They're trying to stay alive. But whatever you do, don't ever come up to them. Is that right, James?
That's exactly right.
Because if you come up to them, they will shoot when they don't know. But they don't even care. They want you to be alive. So and also the biggest you have to be aware of, the alien itself.
It's also known as the Xenomorph.
Yeah. For want of a better name for what James say here, that they have a name for them. They call themselves the Xenomorphs. They hold the living life form, and they have made a breach, and it made a breach inside the station called Sevastopol. It's been damaged for a lot of years in space. For how long they have been damaged and been working on. And also they have to avoid. Here's the hints are here. You have to avoid danger, like getting under cabinets, get under cabinets, in cabinets, and under the desks, locker rooms, and get behind cover some boxes. because in any way they did to evade your pursuer. But don't try to run, because if you run, they make a lot of noise. And run under there, let the aliens, don't let the alien catch you under the vent. If you see the slobber coming out.
Which is acid, and if you touch it, it's gonna hurt.
Exactly, because aliens' blood is covered with acid inside them. It melts, like in the movie in Alien. And also, there's not just any, and also the xenomorph is not the only alien on the station yet. There are also other aliens that you have to avoid. There's also the alien going to come out of the eggs. They call themselves the face huggers. They don't attack it. They don't attack it. They don't attack at all. But they do attack. Well, not like the xenomorph does. But the only thing they do is they just come out of their eggs. They just crawl and they see a victim, and they just jump on your face.
And once they jump on your face, you're done.
Exactly. And all you need is you need to be fearless and try not to be fearless. And also the thing is you have to try the best you can with difficulties in this game, because it's like no fights, easy, medium, hard, but those are just tests of difficulties. And also, last but not least, there's a big test. The big test difficulty, nightmare. The ultimate test of survival. See if you can try to beat the test. And then you can beat the test, and you'll be a fearless hero. Survive whatever you can, and how many survivors you may save. You have to keep yourself a distance to not to be seen. And now you reach the other levels. You have to use weapons now. Weapons are like tools. You have to use them for the right job, like flamethrowers, noisemakers, and flares. And also the revolvers and shotguns. Because as a flamethrower, you cannot even kill the alien. It makes him retreat. It makes him retreat only for now to give you a short time. But as a shotgun and revolvers, you can take them down with survivors and androids, but only you have to hit them right in the head. You have to hit the android. You have to shoot the androids in the head. And also you can flame them with flamethrower to knock them out. But also the different androids with biosuits when they're wearing, they're very indestructible. You have to flame them with flamethrowers when they wear biosuits. And also you have to keep your eyes on the big key to your survival. The motion tracker. The motion tracker, you have to keep eyes. Because you have to keep eyes on where it is. If the alien isn't around the area, or in the vents, you will never know. But try not to be distracted if you never know if you don't know where it is. Do not try to be nervous or frightened. But you have to have instincts and keep your sight.
Just like how animals use their instincts to survive.
Yeah, your instincts to know where they are. You have to be much more intact. So while you're hiding, you have to hold your breath. You have to lean back and hold the L2 button on your controller. To hold your breath, to not let them hear you're hiding in there. Because if they do, you're really dead inside where you're hiding. They will discover where you are. And because the alien has high senses of smell. It can track human voices, and they know where you're running. Then I hope that you will enjoy this video, and if you have any further questions, if you would like to, if you want any more hints and tips of the game, if you have any stuck in it, if you're getting distracted of this game, of the alien is moving around anywhere, or survivors patrolling around that you can't get rid of and can't distract them, or the androids that you cannot even getting away. Hit subscribe and then hit the like button with thumbs up, and then it comments down below. and we'll see you on the next level on this Ready Player Pete show.